These are the brownies supposed to make the Blondie, and they are peanut butter, chocolate and marshmallow.
Yeah,
Always undercooked, so they are super gooey and they are just brilliant. But the idea of these is that being and having experience as a teacher, this last little stretch towards the end of the school year is a bit of a slog, and actually one thing that goes down so well with teachers who are tired, the children who are tired, everybody who's tired is cake. And this is brilliant because it's easily to transport, you can change it, the kids can make it, staff can make it.
And it's an all-in-one. So show us how simple it is to make then.
Really, really simple. So the first thing I've done is I've heated up some butter. So I've got some melted butter there, and then some soft brown sugar. So this goes into my mixing bowl, and then the melted butter.
So what are your levels and amounts here?
So I've got 175 butter, unsalted, and then I've got, I think it's 300 of the soft...
Of the sugar. We'll put all the details on the website.
Yeah, so the reason I melt the butter and I do this is it almost starts to break down the sugar and dissolves it a little bit, which I find makes it really, really nice and gooey.
Oh, good idea.
That is very, very important.
Whiz that up.
We whiz that up, and just until it's all sort of incorporated and you can see the sugar start to break down. This is something that's quite nice as well, because the idea of the book as well is that if you don't like an ingredient or you've only got something in your cupboard, use something else. So you can change it. I'm adding peanut butter, which is a big basis of the Blondie. And I mean, I love peanut butter. I eat it out of the jar.
Me too. Love it.
Always crunchy.
Got to be crunchy though.
But if you do have a sort of a peanut allergy, there are lots of different nut butters, and I mean, there's one here you've got some almond butter. I know they do a cashew butter. I've even seen a pistachio butter, and they work lovely as well.
And the same proportion as you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
would normally go a little bit longer, and you can just see it starting to break down, and that's really, really good. So into that goes my crunchy peanut butter, and I mean, if you do like
about
smooth,
3.5 minutes now.
Okie dokie. So this goes in along with 2 eggs. And about a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and always extract, never essence.
That's the good stuff.
Is a little bit too sort of artificial. So that just gets mixed up.
Oh, it's going to be like the Bake Off now. You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Making my knees shake, panic. So that gets whisked up. So if you can just chop the chocolate for me.
How big bits?
Yep. Big bits, irregular bits, I love that. I much prefer that than sort of your chocolate chips.
You literally did exactly as you were told then. It was like big bits, regular bits.
There you go. Plain flour goes in.
Smaller or bigger?
A little bit smaller is fine. Pinch of salt and some baking powder. We mix that through. Holly, if you can just cut a line to about here for me from that corner.
From this corner?
Yeah, pop it into
All right, so this is, and you do that on all 4 corners, and that goes into your...
And it makes it really, really easy to lift out. This is why it's so good to take to things like fake.
So hang on, I'm just trying to show you that. Look, to about there. Got it?
Absolutely brilliant.
And then where does that go in there, though?
Yeah, push that into all the corners.
Oh, I see, that does work.
I'll put that in there?
Yep, you scrape that in.
Oh, that's so clever.
Magic.
That's so much better.
2 minutes, we have 2 minutes.
I'm not starting to start panicking.
There you go.
Lovely, thank you very much.
That is genius. I can't believe I've never done that before. Look at that.
Magic.
There's your take home for today.
It fits! That's so good.
So...
Why has no one ever told me that before? I can't bake.
We just mix that
world's
through.
worst baker.
No, you are not.
No, I am. I'm good at food. Baking, I'm not very good at reading recipes.
Well,
so I start making stuff up.
I've tried to make mine as simple as possible, and I think it might be all right. So we can all have a go at this. So he's going in, and we just push in these marshmallows. And if you're like me, you kind of like a little bit of regularity. Is that nice?
Neatness.
So we go pink, white, but you just push these in, and then I almost thought sort of this morning it's a little bit like, you know, it's 4th of July yesterday. You know when they make s'mores?
S'mores, yes, yummy.
And they go all sort of crispy and toasted. This is kind of this idea. So that goes into
1 minute,
the oven.
you have 1 minute.
And how long does that go in the oven for? Because this is the key now.
50 minutes to an hour on 180.
Oh, really? Quite a long time then.
Yeah. And that's fan, so it's 160 non-fan.
Is this
Then
it?
we
Is
end
this-
up with some cut ones, and it looks like this, and the marshmallows are toasted. Little tip,
Look, they all melt.
do not touch hot, just melted marshmallows, and do not let it near your hair.
Really?
It's like
Get
glue.
stick in it, yeah.
Like
It's
getting
like
chewing
glue.
gum in your hair.
Yeah, so dive in,
Hello,
but I
little
see
friend.
if I just turn this around, you can see it is gooey and lovely. And for me, I always go for the middle
It's
bit.
like... Oh, I nearly said the brand. Do you do that bar of chocolate that's got all the peanuts in it?
What, Marathon, Snickers?
Yeah.
Don't say the brand.
It's like a cake version of that.
It's so good, isn't
It's
it?
amazing.
So naughty, but so, so good. And you can put different things in, M&M's, Smarties, even jelly beans if you want to
Love
mix
it.
it up a little
Thank
bit.
you.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Amazing. Just absolutely stunning.